So Germaine Pratt got charged with $22,511 for an unnecessary roughness penalty here, well, fine here, for his helmet hit on Najee Harris in Week 18. And this was the exact hit. You can see he leads with the crown of his helmet straight into Najee Harris's head. Be head. Make sure it wasn't shoulder. Because I know obviously he obviously moves his head, right? He moves his head to the left. So I'm making sure he doesn't hit his shoulder pad and actually hits his head. But yeah, he hits the crown, a little corner of his helmet. Which obviously, listen, at the end of the day, this is the correct, penalty. I don't think this was penalized, I don't believe. But if it was, it would have been a head-to-head shot anyway. $22,500 fine for it. What I will say when I look at these situations is, number one, was this a bang-bang play? Because obviously bang-bang play is completely different than, other situations. And he goes... see, I don't know. That situation, I'm always like... so iffy about, because yes, he does lower his head, right? So he's leading with the crown of his helmet, which obviously, no, you can't do, okay? You're going to cause injury, you're going to cause problem. But at the same time, what do you really, in this situation, do you want the defender to do? Lower it or have his head up high? If his head's up high, and then that halfback hits him in the head, with his head, when his head's up high, he can break his neck. So, again, this is, for most part purposes here, bang-bang play. That's a bang-bang play. It sucks because, yes, obviously, listen, no one ever wants to hit somebody in the head, especially a 15-yard penalty. It's a fine of $22,000. Did he do it? Yes, absolutely. Should he get fined for it? Absolutely. It's the age-old, though, how do you prevent this? And you can't. It's a bang-bang play at the end of the day. If you want Germaine Pratt to not tackle Najee Harris and not go after him, then that's a complete different situation altogether. Because that's all that's going to lead to is, in this situation, is, hey, you don't tackle him. Or, if I don't even know how you would fix that. Do you want him to go high? Again, I played 4 years of defensive end and right guard in high school, okay? When I was defensive end, they taught us how to tackle. Wasn't a linebacker like Germaine Pratt, but they taught us how to tackle when it comes to being a defensive end. And what they teach you is, now Najee Harris is not a big guy, but those guys who are bigger, they tell you to go low on them, right? You got to get them around their waist to their ankles, waist to their knees, because at the end of the day, if you go high, they'll rip you off, okay? They'll rip you off, they'll throw you, just how it works. You have to go low, you have to get them, because they usually have a really good center of gravity. This situation, I mean, he's doing the correct, look at this, he's going right for the waist, right around here. That's exactly what he's doing. Problem is, again, it's bang bang play. Head is in the wrong spot, and next thing you know, he's hitting Najee Harris in the head. Which, again, for a bang bang play, this is going to happen. I mean, so yeah, I understand the fine, 100%. But I just don't think you could ever take this out of football. I know they're trying to with all these other penalties and fines and stuff like that. They're trying to figure out a way to avoid this from happening in the future. You're not going to. I mean, you could do whatever you think is best, being the NFL here, and try to fine players a billion, zillion times. But that's football. That is absolute football. I don't think that's dirty. I don't think that is, outrageous. I don't think he did it as a malicious intent just to try to hurt Najee Harris. I think he did a bang-bang play. Guy caught the ball, running the ball. He lowers, he lowers his head, but he's going to make the tackle. He's going to go try to tackle around the waist. You can see right here, he's going for the tackle around the waist and trying to rip him to the ground. Obviously, he's also probably going for the ball. Situation happens. He ends up, hitting Najee in the head. He's not purposely trying to, but it's a part of football. So it's the age-old situation. I think, who was it? It was actually, ironically enough, the Steelers, one of their strong safeties. If you guys remember, it was a while back, a couple years ago. One of their safeties tackled Tyler Eifert, and he hit him in the head. So Tyler Eifert goes to the right, safety comes in, clocks him in the head, right? Head-to-head contact, and he got penalized. I believe he got suspended for like 1 or 2 games. And he was furious. He got very upset in the media. He said, I'm not a headhunter. He says, at the end of the day, what do you want me to do? The guy turned right. I have a split second, and my helmet hit his helmet, right? The end of the day, what do you want me to do? It's a bang-bang play. I can't, maneuver my body without myself getting hurt to avoid the bang-bang play. And that's kind of just the fact of football. I think, again, I've said this many times, it is a gladiator sport. It is. Now, if a player has time and can decide whether or not they want to, quote-unquote, headhunt, then that's wrong, right? That's when I think the player is wrong, the player is absolutely disgusting. But bang-bang plays, you can't. Like, if a receiver catches the ball across the middle, a safety sitting on the right-hand side, he's watching the catch. Guy catches it, runs 3 steps, safety comes in, clacks him in the head with his helmet. I think that's more intentional, right? You have that 3 seconds, 4 or 5 seconds, whatever. But if you're like going for the catch and then again safety comes in, hits the guy right away, completely different. Because there was a situation I know while back, I think it was a Colts player, Michael Pittman, got hit. In that situation, I felt like the safety could potentially, adjust himself. But again, it's a case-by-case basics. I see this more as a situation of, 1-for-1. I believe that was Kazee who hit Michael Pittman. And even that situation, I would say, at first I was very much like, oh, that was Kazee's fault for hitting Michael Pittman right away in the head. Looking back at it, I could see it more being a bang-bang play. Even though he's a Steeler, I'm not going to say, oh my God, he's a Steeler. I'm automatically going to say he's guilty. But, yeah, it's a situation where, again, it's football. It's a bang-bang play. There's not much more, and it's just going to forever be an issue. So, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. See you guys in the next one. Peace.